Good morning. I did pretty good at my craft fair on Saturday, and I was commissioned to do a few custom orders. One was one of my Christmas card keepsakes, but she wanted a specific thing on the cover and specific things inside, so I went ahead and created her little specifics, and I'm going to put them together with you. Good morning, everybody. I pray you have a wonderful week. It's a Thanksgiving week. I'm working on this today. I'll probably work on a couple other things that I was tasked to do between now and Tuesday. But Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'm not doing anything but cooking, eating, and relaxing. So let's get to it. She wanted the Snowboy Christmas Keepsake, which I love because I love snowboys. So we're going to put together one. I want to take my time doing it. I want to fill it up with a couple of other good things. She already paid for it. So we're going to make it pretty. And the cute part is her name was Linda. My name is Linda, and I thought that was cute. You can't forget a name if it's the same as yours. And I have the opportunity to get it to her before December 14th, which is our next craft fair. And then too, I'm going to go ahead and use this for the closure. Again, it's very similar to that of mine. It's a snowboy kind of thing. Ooh, time to sharpen that guy. Here, I'll pull this one out. Okay. And I'll fix the ends in a minute. I like to give myself plenty of leeway. A little bit more. There we go. So how's everybody been doing? Have you been enjoying your month? I feel like November just came and went. I mean, today's what, the 25th? We got a month left before Christmas, and even though all I really do is gift my grandchildren cards with money in it, I did make them journals last year, and I thought it would be kind of cute if I did something similar to that for them. But what do you make for your grandchildren that already have everything? Okay, and then I'm using my Fabri-Tac glue. When I use any kind of fabric, I use the Fabri-Tac glue. It just bonds it so fast. And I'm putting it on the inside to help hide it. I need a wet one. Yay. That stuff is real sticky. Yeah, I did pretty good at my craft fair. I sold quite a variety of things, not just journals. I sold some bill folders. I sold some Happy Mail. I sold a couple of Christmas card keepsakes. I sold some pockets and tags. I did pretty good. Okay. Now, while that's like that, let me close this stuff up. We'll go ahead and do the inside. I always use my glue stick for the inside and the cover. I'm just doing the snowflakes for the inside. Very similar to that of mine. So I have been working on getting ready for my craft fair, which is why I haven't posted a lot of videos. And then when I was done with mine, I went over to my friend's house and was helping her get ready for hers. We sat next to each other during the fair, and she sold really good. She did really, really good. I was very happy for her. There, it's gonna come up right about there. There we go. Finny, did you come in to say hi? Oh, baby. Did you come in here to say hi? Okay, now this one is going like that. Yeah. I've done so many of these, you'd think I'd be like, do it with a blindfolder on, but nope. I'm still not 100%. I changed a few things up this last time. I added a cute little decoration in the very back of the book instead of just putting an envelope somewhere on any page. I've created this little thing. I'll show you when we get to that part. It's adorable. I could actually show you now. I have a sample right here. I put a little Christmas tree in the back of every Christmas card keepsake with a little bag of little presents. And inside this bag are side tucks and pockets and little pieces of ephemera that they can use to help them hold their Christmas cards. And in the front, instead of tabs, I gave them the days, 31 days of Christmas, along with some cute little Christmas stamps that they can put on their pages inside a little envelope. There. Isn't that cute? Alright. So that is now officially done. Now we can turn it over and do the cover. And if you hear noise, it's my Peppy. He brought his Frisbee in here. Hint, hint, Mama, take me outside and play Frisbee with me. It ain't happening. I'm still in my PJs. And yes, I am. I'm sitting in my nightgown with a sweater on. I have already made my bed, put away my dishes, got my groceries. I did a Kroger order. I don't know if you know about Kroger, and I don't know if Kroger delivers in your city, but you go online and you purchase your groceries like you would if you were going to any other grocery store that you buy from online, but they deliver it to your house. And the guy actually brought it in my house for me this morning. It was wonderful. Isn't that cute? I call them snow boys. She likes her snow boys too. Okay, so there's that one. And then in the back, as fitting as always, a Christmas tree. I mean, why not, right? Okay. So I am doing this. This would probably be a hashtag Merry Monday if I can get it out today. If not, it's just going to be a video of me making a custom order Christmas card keepsake for a woman named Linda, who just so happens to she loved all of them that I had, but preferred the little snowboy one like mine. And so I'm making hers very similar to that of mine. Okay, and I'm going to be doing the snowflake pattern on the outside after I sew in the signature. Isn't it cute? Everything is so cute. Okay, now here's the signature. I don't have it put together yet. Let me grab all my stuff so when I am ready to do it, I have everything I need right here. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. I believe there's 6 of these, and there are 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, 2 of these, and 2 of these. So we're gonna do, let me see, I don't know how I want to do this. I don't know how I want to do this. I could do, no, I gotta find the middle. I gotta find my middle. That's what I need to do. Which one's gonna be the middle? This is the part that I feel is the most complicated for me because it's so cute. Like, this is gonna be my first one. I'm gonna make that the first one. I am. That's the cover. And that's the back cover. That could be at my middle. I think we'll make this one the middle. Okay, so that means it's going like this. Okay, and then we have the cute little now I gotta figure out how I want to do it. Okay, this guy and this guy can go like that. And then we'll do this one. And then we'll do this one, and then this guy. Okay, now that I have them in order, I can start adding all these guys in. Let's see. We're gonna do one of these little white ones right here. I fold them in. These are really sturdy book pages, but I like them because they're white, and I feel like white is just such a classy color. Happens to be my favorite color, and then pink, and then yellow. Not that you care, but just adding in information. And I'm going to put a pink guy right here because I like the pink on the bow. Okay. And then we'll do the music right here. It's the exact same music. It's Hail Easter Morning. I have some Christmas songs too, but I didn't. And then we'll do the brown coffee stain here. And then we'll do I guess one of these guys. Then we'll do another pink one. I like the pink right here. Okay. Now I gotta go back and fix it. Because I still got all these to add. Look at all these I still gotta add. Okay. Alright, you can go here. You know what? I'm going to put them in this way, and then I might turn some of these snowboys around. Because otherwise there's no color. Okay. I'll leave it like that. Alright, we'll do this brown one right here. We'll do this one here. With the white next to it. And then we'll do the sing-song one right here. Alright, and then I'll look at it and see which ones I want to turn around because there's no real color. There's no real color. You see that? Alright, so I like that one. So the next one, I think we should turn this one around. No, I like that one. I like that one. I think I'm gonna leave it. It looks fine. I do. I think I'll leave it. It looks fine. Okay. Let me see if it's gonna fit, or do I need to trim anybody back? And it's gonna fit, so I don't need to trim anybody back. But I do want to have to get these guys. There we go. Put those over there. Okay, so I don't know if you're new to my channel or if you've seen me do this before. I tend to work with the envelopes a lot when I make my blank journals and my Christmas card journals. But when I make anything with more than one signature, because these are only single signatures, then I either use book covers and or cereal box covers or something a little harder. Anyhow, I had to cut the Snowboys. They had white frame all the way around them. I don't know why they printed up that way, but they did. So I had to trim them down. So they look a little smaller than they normally would. They'd normally be the same size as the pink avocado stained pages. Alright, I put these in like this, and then I poke my holes. But before I poke my holes, I make sure I push them as far back as possible. Okay. Go ahead and poke my holes. I poke in the middle first, and then I push until it pops through. You see it popping through right there? When it's popped through like that, then I know my needle will make it through no problem. And then I squeeze it when I pull it out, so I don't pull any pages away from the edge. Same here. It's popped through, and I squeeze it, pull my needle out. But then when I do this one, I put it around about an inch away from the edge, and then I turn it over so I have something to hold on to. And then I push until it pops through. And put this away. I taught myself to do that. When you're done with using one of your tools, put it back. Otherwise, you'll have 55 million things on your desk, and I do not work very good like that. Okay. Yeah, I have to have some kind of organization. I don't mind having a couple of things laying around, but when you lose your needle, or you lose your glue, or you lose a pair of scissors, or your bone folder underneath your stuff, that's when it's time to put things back. Put the needle in the middle, push it through. Normally I would skip this part because it eats up time on the film when you're recording, but it doesn't take but a minute if you do it right. And I'm doing it right. So, and we stick it back in the middle. Are y'all enjoying the cooler weather? I don't know where you're from. I'm from Florida, and the cooler weather has been so wonderful. Okay, now that I have it in, I'm going to take my needle out and put it away. Even if I make another journal, I'll pull my needle back out when I need it. Even though, look how fast I was able to get through it. Okay, and then take these guys off. Put these away. Again, I'm not using them. And then I take, making sure that I have string on one side, I'm going to pull it through to get this side right here. So I got to pull this to make it smaller because I don't need that much to tie it. And then you pull this tight to make sure you have a nice tight line right here, which I do. And then you can cut your thread. And I tie 3 little knots. Some people like to tie bows, some tie it twice. Some like to leave it long so they can add charms on it. I like to keep mine nice and short. She did not specify, so I'm going to do what I normally do, which is 3 little knots and then cut it short. So now I can put this away. One more thing off my desk. Okay, so I'm going to show you what it looks like, and then we'll turn it over and we'll put the spine fabric on the spine. So this is what it looks like so far. I think it turned out cute. Now remember, this is for a Christmas card keepsake, and I can show you what that looks like if you haven't seen one. But let me show you this one first. She said she wanted it similar to that of mine. Mine is very similar. I mean, it's just music, the snowboy cover and the tree on the back. And then I have all the other pages are like this. All of them. Because I wanted my Christmas cards to stand out. But I did a variety of them so that people could pick their kind. You know, some people like it full of color. Santas and reindeers and, you know, the true Christmas traditionals. This is what I'll show you mine. But look how pretty. It looks real pretty. So let me go ahead and we'll cut. I gotta open it back to the middle. We'll cut the fabric and glue it on, and while it's gluing, I will show you mine. Okay, guys? And I only need a little bit. Let me go right about there. Yeah, that's better. Much better. Okay. We'll go ahead and put the fabric tack on it, and then I'll trim up the edges if I need to. I always make sure it's in the middle, and then once this is laid down flat, then we can always glue the edges down. And I like this side better. We're going to use my bone folder. And it will dry clear. You can't see it. There we go. Wipe my hands. Stuff gets real sticky. Real sticky. And I need to drink my coffee. Okay, and now this part, there we go. I'm trying it this way. I mean, look guys, we're practically done. I just have to add the envelope. I have 2 envelopes really. And then the ephemera and the little Christmas tree. We're done already. Okay. As far as I know, far as I know, it's done. So we're going to let it dry, and I'll pull mine out and show you. I have it right here. Okay, this is mine. I've been working on it for a while, and then I've been using it, and I put it away when I go to craft fairs. I use it as like a display, but I'm almost done with it. See how the covers are identical? Instead of the music, I gave her the snowboys, the little snow. But it's the same thing. Instead of putting a little envelope here with the numbers and tabs in it, because I numbered my pages already. I didn't need it. This is a Christmas card my mother left me. She gave me this card before she had passed, and she passed in 2017. And I found it in the bottom of one of my boxes that I kept Christmas card wrapping, Christmas wrapping paper, tags, bows, and a whole bunch of Christmas cards in. I just left them in the bottom of it. But when I went to look for some inspiration for things to sell at the craft fairs, because I started doing them in August, September, and October, people start buying already. So I was going to bring some stuff with me, but I didn't know what. Anyhow, I found this card from my mama, and inside it had the poem Christmas Bells by Henry Wadsworth Longfellow. And I thought it was beautiful, so I printed it up, and I had the ... right here, because that is not the entire thing. But I loved that. And this was from my mama. So I created a little poinsettia looking side tuck, because of these are little poinsettias. And I thought that was cute, so I stuck it in there. And that was the very first day. Then I have another one, and I just used the blue from here to tie it in. These first few are from my mama, and I made a belly band. So I was using ephemera pieces to hold my cards in place, because I wanted to be able to pull them out and look at them again, you know, to remember them. And then these were from my sister. Actually, I think this is the last one. Yeah, this was from my sister. So I put that in there. But do you see how mine are plain and then I have music? Because I wanted the cards to stand out. I have just a little bit of color from the numbers, but I'm going to be doing her numbers in the ecru's and the whites and the browns to match her thing. But this is not a side tuck. This is part of the card. It actually came like that, but then there's a big piece that I couldn't fit on the page. But this is all that the card said, and this was what she wrote in the card. So I just cut it to make it fit in here. And now I have a piece of her. And these were cards. This one I just created from a piece of Christmas Digital, and I just started doing this to give my cards a place to go, see? And I thought, how beautiful is that? So, and these were cards from my sister that she does family photos. And here's some more. And I just gave it a little place to stay, so I can actually pull them out and look at them. And then, to me, and here's some more. And this one was so big it wouldn't fit, but yet I wanted to save the whole card. So I created like a side tuck, but it has like a little accordion bottom, so the card actually slides all the way in. And this one I thought was adorable because look, it's got the berries, so I cut some berries out. And I just did this to keep. These are my favorites from favorite friends and family members. I did not write the years on any of them, which I regret. I wish I had written the names or the years on the envelope, because this one it just says Scott and Jet. Scott was a friend of mine and my husband's. He stood with us at our wedding. And then I started just keeping everybody intact, but I didn't have a date. So this year, when I get Christmas cards, I'm writing the date in them, and I will be starting putting Christmas cards with that date here. And then when this one is full, because it goes all the way to, I don't even know what date. When this one's full, I'll make myself another one, and I will pull these out. They will sit on my coffee table during Christmas so that I can look through them and friends and family members can look through them instead of sitting in the bottom of a box somewhere. Anyhow, let me put this up. I'll be right back. Okay, so we're back to it now. Now I get to put her little envelope. I already started cutting out the little numbers, but I don't have these little pictures, the stamps that I was going to put in here cut out. And I have some ephemera already cut out, so I can put those together in the back. But here's the numbers, here's the dates, I should say. They go from the 3rd to the 31st. These are all little pieces of ephemera that I want to try to put in her little goodie bag underneath her tree. And here's her tree. I already cut it out. But here, this one's going to go up front. And I don't know what I'm going to use for, I don't know what I'm using for the closure yet. And then this will be the one that goes all the way in the back with all her goodies in it. If I can get them to fit. I guess I'm going to have to get them to fit like that. Or take out the big ones. Either way, we'll make it work. I'll make it work. But I got to get my little baggies for this. Oops. I try to stay with everything all uniform so it's really easy to create these things. But again, this is a custom order, so I'm making it just slightly different. I'm giving her the same stuff, just a little bit more of it. Right, here's the 31 days of Christmas right here. And then I have a whole bunch of stamps. And those don't feel as good as these. So we'll just cut these out and put these in. Okay. Put you over there. You go right there. So, yeah, I gotta cut these out, guys. I'm sorry. It's gonna be one of those watch me fussy cut moments, but that's what we do. We can still chat. Yeah, these stamps are meant to just post on your page somewhere. Like if you have room to, or you can even put them on pieces of ephemera as cute little stamps that you were gonna put your tag, or put your card in, you know. Just something to give you to decorate, to make it your own. Or you can use these on your envelopes when you send out your own Christmas cards to other people. Or you just leave them in your pocket and don't mess with them. It's up to you what you do with them. And I'm not doing the whole sheet. I'm just giving them a certain amount. My favorite part is little presents underneath the Christmas tree. I would love to have gotten something like this for Christmas. You know what I mean? If somebody had made me one of these and gifted it to me for Christmas, I would have loved it. I really would. And that woman also bought one of my books. My book, No More. I had them displayed on the table in August and then again in October. And I finally moved them so that they were a little more visible. Hold that thought. Sorry about that. Alright, while we were on pause, I went ahead and finished cutting out the little stamps and I bagged them up. So now I have those bagged and I have the little dates 1 through 31 bagged. I actually took my circle punch and created 2 little closures for the 2 envelopes. This one I am going to glue, this one I'm not. I'm leaving this one open so that she has the choice to open it up and write it if she so chooses. These will be going in the envelope. Okay, there's the top. So I need to put a paper clip on that one. This I need to back on some book page, which I have just sitting around that I can pull out of my scrap bin, and these will go underneath the tree, but I need to get this glued and put in place, and then I need to glue the closure on this. So with that one, I'm going to use my art glitter glue, and I'm just going to glue just this little part right here on both sides. I went Saturday, I did the craft fair, and then I got home from that and I ended up spending the rest of the day on my butt. My husband made a frozen pizza for me so I didn't even have to cook. I was worn out. Now he went with me. He helped set up the tables. He set up the canopy. He helped me load and unload. I mean, he was there. He helped me sell. He's really good at that too, by the way. So it wasn't like he just sat around. Alright, let me pick this up. I like to make it up just a little higher. This is a little wreath. I don't know that y'all can tell from there, but that's a little wreath with some little cute things on it. There. Alright, now while that's drying, we'll go ahead and glue this to the back. I know that's cute, but I want the little pocket, envelope pocket, to be glued on. So we tend to lose some of the pretty stuff sometimes, but I like it like this. You know what I mean? And I did the gingerbread because of that. That was supposed to be my first page anyhow. Okay, now I'll put my 1 through 31 here and my little thing of stamps here, and then we'll close this up like that. Normally, if I were selling, I would put "this book belongs to" right here, but that's not what this is for. She can still write on that. Okay, now I want to get my little paper clip so I can paper clip my other envelope in. We'll find a place that's plain looking so we can get some color out of it. Okay, let's find a cute place. Someplace that's got just a lot of beige. Right here's good. We'll do this. Yeah, we'll do this. Okay. there. Okay, now we can work on the back. All we have to do at this point is I need to glue him on and cut him back out. And then we'll glue him onto the page halfway like a side tuck. You'll see. It's adorable. Get off of me, get off of me. And I do like a little back and forth to make it look like a tree. My husband and I are doing Thanksgiving alone this year. I have 3 daughters. 2 I have a good solid relationship with. 1 doesn't talk to me at all. So I have no idea what she's doing for her Thanksgiving. But my other 2 are doing their own little family traditions, which I think is wonderful, because that's what I did when my husband and I met. We broke off from our family, started making our own little traditions. So they're going to serve up their own Thanksgiving, but during the Thanksgiving weekend, they'll come visit me at some point, and that's when I make extra desserts and things so we can all have some kind of a snack while they're here. See? Look how cute that is. But I don't need this anymore. Anyhow, so at some point, I'm only making 2 pumpkin pies this time because they're making their own pumpkin pies. Now, I'm going to glue from this part right here all the way down and around to up here. So this is the only opened area. And it acts like a side tuck. And then that's where I'll be putting the ephemera bag. See? It's cute. And then I'll put this under here. Isn't that cute? He's officially done. Although I don't really like but we'll go like this. I don't like this piece poking out like that, so I'm gonna fold that under. And now we'll put that in there. There we go. There. All beta. Beta, beta, beta. So you see how cute, guys? I need to get something that says Merry Christmas right there, but I didn't have that in any of my others. Let me see if there's something in here that might be cute. Something with a little snowboy, perhaps. She would love that. Little snowboy. This one says Christmas Greeting. That one says Merry Christmas. I actually kind of like that one. She doesn't really care for Santas. But then again, I don't blame her. We're going to cut this one out and put it up there. And she can write the year under it if she chooses. I like the plain one underneath it too, but I think this one goes with this book better. Anyhow, back to the dinner. So my husband and I we talked about what we wanted to have for ours. And I'm going to do the same traditional meal, but instead of a full turkey, we're going to do 2 turkey breasts. I'm going to roast one, and he's going to smoke one. And we'll eat off of whatever we want through the next few days of after Thanksgiving, but we have a deli slicer, and we're going to slice them babies up and freeze some of that meat so I can just pull it out of my freezer and eat the heck out of it whenever I'm ready. See, that looks cute right there. Yay! I like it. That it actually just made the whole thing so much better. Okay, so now I can bag this up and she's done. Okay, so now I can work on my next custom order. It's pretty. Come on. And I have a blank journal custom order that has the Jane Austen Pride and Prejudice Emma theme. And I happen to have all that. I had that in a filled journal, but they wanted it for a blank. Isn't that pretty? See, guys? And this is for her. All done. I feel good. One down. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching me make a Christmas card keepsake custom order. Y'all have a wonderful day. If I can get this out to you, hashtag Merry Monday. If not, it'll be hashtag Merry Tuesday. But it'll still be a Merry Monday project. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you again so much for watching.